Hey everybody, it's Lori. Thanks for watching. I wanted to show you today how I made this monogram necklace. These monogram necklaces are so hot right now. However, I was having a hard time finding a necklace to put them on, and I wasn't about to pay full price at some jewelry store for a nice beaded necklace. So stay tuned and I'm going to show you how I made this one. Crimp tubes. I use the standard 49 jewelry wire. You can see it is silver. Just any clip. I like this one since it loops inside. Here are the beads that we're going to be putting on there today. I have 3. Hopefully 3 is going to be enough. And here's my monogram that we're going to be putting on there. And then, as you can tell, I got all of these items minus the monogram at Joann's. And I got everything for about just a little over $25. I know this might be a little hard to see, so I went ahead and switched my towel out. As you can see, I have the wire cut right here to 18 inches. I want my necklace to be 16 inches, but I am going to give myself an extra 2 inches on each side to work with. So right now I have about 20 beads on the necklace, and I'm going to go ahead and slip on my monogram, just right there in the middle, and continue to put on beads. Right now I did readjust the beads a little bit. I have about 16 beads on each side. I would go ahead and hold it up to your neck to make sure it is the length that you want it. As you can see right here, I did leave about 1 inch out on both sides. Now comes the trickiest part, putting on the crimp tubes and the fastener. So go ahead and grab your tubes, and you only need one. So I'm just going to lay one of those out, and then we're going to go ahead and put that on the necklace here. These guys are really teeny tiny. Okay, see that on there? I know it's really tiny. I'm going to put that as close as I can up to the bead. Then the next thing we're going to do is to take the fastener, and depending upon how you like to do your necklaces up will let you decide which side, the right side or the left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this where the clip is on, and I'm going to try to bend it up a little bit with my finger first, because this is going to make it a little bit easier to get it into the little fastener. So bend it up with your finger first. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back on there. Once you get it through there, I'm going to go ahead and grab it with my fingernail. That way it definitely does not go anyplace. And I'm holding the other end with my other hand. That way the beads do not fall off. If a couple of them fall off, that's perfectly fine. I took these off just to give myself a little bit more room. So once we have it on there, what we're going to do is make sure that the metal jewelry wire is all the way through the crimp tube. And then what we simply do is just get some needle nose pliers, is what I'm going to use. Most of you guys probably have these in your house. And I'm just going to clip it together. You do want to clip it pretty hard because you want to make sure it's going to stay. And then this is what it should look like when it's all clipped together. A little trick that seems to be working a little bit easier is once you have the bead on there, take your needle nose pliers and work the wire, the jewelry wire back. down here so you can see it a little bit more. And then that looks fantastic. Okay, so the final step is just to put the crimp covers on top. So I'm just going to simply pick it up. These are small, so they can be a little difficult to work with. And then I'm just going to simply put it on top of this little silver piece right here and crimp it together. Right, so this one here has a crimp cover, this one here does not. Okay, so let's put the final crimp cover on. Again, I'm just placing it on top of it. And then I'm just going to clip it together. I am trying to put the open side down, that way it's a little bit easier to clip it. And there we go. Here's a look at our final project. Cost of about $25 plus the cost of your monogram. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Until next time, toodles!